What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Tacho here, and we're back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes. Now today we're actually going to go ahead and do some summons, and as you can see, I'm at a pretty good orb count. We are currently on 510 orbs, so we're doing pretty good in terms of the hoarding. Now, what I want to do actually is summon on this banner here, because specifically I want to try to get a copy of Cainigus. There actually are quite a lot of banners going on right now, like the summer banner right now where you can get the harmonized Mia and Lucina. To be honest, I don't really recommend anybody summon on this banner unless you're a fan of the characters on here, because really the value on this banner isn't really all that great. Lucina and Mia, they are pretty cool, but I don't really think Resonant Battles is going to be all that competitive just yet, where you need to have a copy of the harmonized hero to really score like in the top tiers. It's not that competitive just yet, so maybe hold off on trying to invest in units for Resonant Battles. Otherwise, the other units are all pretty solid, but they're not really like crazy scorers for arena modes or anything of that nature. Lute is a very good unit though to try and pick up if you want just one copy, or if you like her a lot and you want to go for the plus 10. She's the easiest accessible blue flying tome unit that we have, so easy to run Blade Tome on her and just wreck shop. Alright, we got this banner here. There's not much to say about that one. This one there. Okay, now the double special heroes banner is actually probably the best banner overall that we have going on. Because, of course, Duo Alphonse and Winter Sothis are like two of the best units in the game, and being able to snipe for green or blue on this banner is going to have you walk out with some really hot fire. We also have Lethe and Nino on blue and green respectively, so I mean, if you just summon on this banner and you're sniping, you are going to walk out with some good stuff for sure. I'm still actually considering whether or not I want to try to snipe blue and pick up just one copy of Alphonse, because his duo skill is like one of the best, pretty much period. Like, there's not too many duo units that have a duo skill as good as his. And that's pretty much it. Well, we also have the Mirabilis banner as well, but we do know for a fact that Mirabilis will be returning on the legendary banner at the end of this month. So, well, I guess if you wanted to snipe red and get copies of Sayuri as well as Mirabilis, that could be fine, but I don't know. I'm personally good on this banner because I already summoned enough to go for the 40 summoner count and pick up my freebie. So I would recommend at least go for the 40 summon freebie. That's always going to be a good deal on basically every banner, especially these ones that come with tickets. So it really reduces the orb cost you need to go for to guarantee yourself a 5-star. Alright, but with all that out of the way, we are going to be sniping colorless to try and pick up some Cainigus copies. Now, I have no idea how many orbs this is actually going to cost me, but I do have the perfect... well, okay. I guess it's only going to cost me 5 orbs. Alright, well, guys, I did not expect that was going to be that easy. We got your boy Mufasa on the very first summon. I love the voice lines on Cainigus, by the way, and Path of Radiance Cainigus was like the most OP unit we ever got. Well, in terms of story lore, I guess, because they made him seem so powerful in Path of Radiance, and all of a sudden in Radiant Dawn, he's not so strong. I don't know what gives with that. But, okay, here is exactly what I'm going to do, guys. Okay, so the reason why I wanted Cainigus this bad was so we could finally deck out my Ike. Now, Resplendent Ike, I've got him at plus 10, and y'all already know how much I love Ike. So we're just going to turn him into a complete animal right now. Let me find that Cainigus copy. Alright, where is Cainigus? Okay, there he is. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get Distant Guard 4. Or Distant Defense 4, my bad, guys. And Distant Defense 4 is so insane on units with built-in Distant Counter. Oh, he also comes with Distant Guard. Hold on. Alright, before we do that, I do want to pick up both of those skills, because Distant Defense 4 and Distant Guard 4 would both be pretty solid inherits. So first what I need to do is inherit Distant Defense 3. So let's see here. Alright, is there anyone that can give out Distant Defense 3? I believe Garen might have it, and I definitely have copies of him. Let me just double check though, so we make sure I don't sacrifice anything too important. Alright, where is Distant Defense? We're gonna have to scroll like all the way to the bottom. Okay, here we go. Okay, so these are the units with Distant Defense 3. Oh, we have Rajat. I would go ahead and sacrifice my Rajat any day. She is so useless, but I have a feeling she's going to get a refine eventually, and being a 5-star locked unit, if she ends up getting a crazy refine, I will so regret it if I sacrifice her right now. So I think I'm going to hold off on that. We do have this guy here, though, this Tomato Leo. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to sacrifice him. He's real easy to get if I need to pick him up in the Grail shop for 100 Grails, so I don't mind sacrificing him right now. And Garen, like I thought, also had it, but the thing about Garen is that he doesn't have it as a 4-star, so I want to just save up as many feathers as I can. Alright, so Ike now has Distant Defense 3, and we're going to go ahead and sacrifice that lovely Kanegas that I got for 5 orbs here. And now we can pick up a Distant Defense 4, and we're also going to pick up Distant Guard here. So this is how I recommend using skill fodder if you pick up something good that has more than one good skill. If there's a way for you to get as many skills as possible, then definitely go for it. Okay, so now let's learn those skills on our boy Ike. And there's also one other skill that I want to give him. Actually, I might as well give it to him right now. Okay, so Resplendent Ike, let's give him actually the Sari that I summoned, because I summoned 2 copies of Sari on that Mirabilis banner. And obviously I only need one of them, so we're going to sacrifice the other one, and we are going to pick up Close Call on my boy. Oh, you know, if I could also get Kestrel Stance 3, that would be nice. Who even comes with that, though? I think it's only, like, Legendary Ryoma. And I don't even have that guy, so let me just double check. I'm pretty sure it's only Ryoma who comes with Kestrel Stance right now, but if somebody else has it, I would like to try and get that Stance 4 on this Ike. Alright, let's see here. Where are these stances? Alright, so we need Kestrel Stance 2, and pretty much it's only Sari who has it right now, so alright, unfortunately we're not going to be able to pick up the Stance 4, but I mean, not the biggest deal. It's like, as far as the Stance 4s go, Kestrel Stance 3, I don't really think that's the most ideal combo for stats. Like, attack and speed up 6, that's really nice if you want to be offensive, but typically when your units are offensive, you want them to be player-facing, right? So you wouldn't want them to bait with a stance skill anyway. So I think Bracing Stance 3 or Mirror Stance 3 or any of those, like, the ones that give you a defense or res in combo with either attack or something else, is probably the way to go for these stance skills, and especially with the guard effect, it's just really nice to have all of that. Alright, so we're going to get Close Call, and I guess we can get Darting Stance 1. What's the big deal there? Yeah, because Iceberg, Ike doesn't really care about Iceberg. Alright, so there we go. My Resplendent Ike is finally about to become the top dog again. Now, I had this guy at plus 10 for quite some time, like way before Resplendents were even a thing. In fact, I had him at plus 10. Well, I didn't have him at plus 10 until the Feh Pass, right? Because I got the final copy of him with the Feh Pass, and that was how I was able to get him to plus 10. But I had him at plus 9 for the longest time just because Ike is my favorite character, and I wasn't really doing anything with him for a while because, of course, Ragnall has still not had a refine, and there's really not too many things you can do as far as like builds for this guy with like without premium level skills. So I had to wait until now to finally just deck him out and give him some good stuff. Now, Close Call, he's not really going to want to have plus attack as the Ivies anymore. He probably wants to go for plus speed since Close Call became a thing, and that's definitely going to be really nice on this guy. And before this, I mean, I was running, what did I have on him? Swordbreaker? No, Chill Defense? Like, come on, that's a sacred seal at this point. And in the A slot, I had, what was I running? Sturdy Breath? What am I talking about? Steady Breath 1. So that's not even like that good anymore. So it was a long time coming to get some good skills on this guy, and now he's finally looking ready to go. Now, ideally, instead of Distant Guard, I would rather have something like Pulse Smoke in the C slot for him, so he can just have an easier time against Infantry Pulse teams and shut them down a lot better. But here we go, guys. My homie, Resplendent Ike, he's got 10 flowers, he's got 10 merges. I should probably give him the summoner support at this point, right? So he's going to be looking even better with that. And let me also change his weapon, because I had Armor Smasher equipped on him there, but obviously what we're going to want to have now is Ragnall again for the built-in distant counter. Hopefully, eventually in the future, Ragnall and all those built-in distant counter weapons like Siegfried and Alondite and also Raijinto and stuff end up getting refines, because by this point, built-in distant counter isn't really going to cut it anymore. For Ragnall, imagine if he gets like a built-in breath effect, and then you can run distant defense 4 and close call on this guy. That would be so stacked. I mean, there's a lot of things they could do, but I think a breath effect with the special ramping could be a pretty good option for this Ike, since they feel like Ike is the only one that can get breath skills besides Legendary Tiki, so I think it would be fitting for a Ragnall refine to come with that. But here he is, Resplendent Ike in all his glory. I'm going to have to give him the Light Blessing so I can run him in Aether Raids. And I'm probably going to do a showcase for this guy as well right after this. So look forward to that. And thanks so much for everyone stopping by and checking out me just decking out my Resplendent Ike. In the future, if I manage to pull a copy of him with plus speed, I would go ahead and switch the IVs to that one. So with plus speed, we have a better chance of making good use of close call. But for now, plus attack is going to have to do, and I mean, it's not really that terrible anyway. I can easily buff his speed to get to the point where close call is always going to see play. So that's going to wrap us up for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and as always, this is your boy Tacho signing out. So take care, guys, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side.